Hey, hey, hey.
Let's party like it's 2012.
Because we all wish it was.
Our $4. Rent is $1,500.
It's manageable. We still went to the office. We had teams.
Beers were like $3.
Business casual was the club wear.
You could go to a workout class for $15 on
Pennies on the dollar.
I think this just brought me back to life.
Yes.
I am seeing a lot. This live is going to be about Thanksgiving and how to pregame and be a hot girl with boundaries and self-care. But we are going to also talk about how I feel like 2013 is having a comeback right now. Yes. Like my entire feed is Gen Zs being like, what it would be like to be in your 20s in the 2010s. And it's like, it's this. It is so good.
And you also have the hoops, which is the throwback also, you know, we're bringing it. We're bringing it all back.
Wait, are hoops not in anymore? Are we?
No, they're back in.
Okay.
I think they're back in is what I hear these days.
Well, welcome everybody to this, whatever this is. We are live in so many places. I probably can't even remember or list them. I don't see comments, which makes me nervous, but let us know, or maybe comment and say where you're joining us from.
Comment and say where you're joining us from. I'm also going to pull us up on Substack just so I can see what's happening over there while we're live.
Oh, so yeah, let us know where you're joining us from and what mood you're in. So yeah, let us know where you're joining us from.
Hold on, that's not going to work. I need to close that because now we've got an echo. So we're just going to be right here. So yeah, let us know where you're joining us from. Hold on, that's not going to work. I need to close that because now we've got an echo. We're back.
Okay, we're back. So we are live. Maybe Chessie can send us
comments as they pop up
so that we can respond to them. So tell us where you're at, what mood you're in, and what first Thanksgiving food, like the Thanksgiving food that you're the most excited about eating. Komal, why don't you start?
Okay, so what Thanksgiving food I am most excited for eating around Thanksgiving is usually, honestly, the potatoes in any form. Sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, scallop potatoes, you name it. I am just so excited about it. And it's also my favorite one to cook at Thanksgiving. So I am, tuning in from Canada. So our Canadian Thanksgiving was a few weeks ago, but I hosted our family, and I do that because I just like my garlic proportions, my salt proportions. I like things to taste a certain way. So I'm happy to host the crew to make sure.
I'm obsessed with that. Thank you for your allyship to be entertaining Thanksgiving conversations when it is, Canadian Thanksgiving was a month ago. There is so much going on. Okay, my favorite, this is going to be tough. So I'm in LA. And I'm going to Thanksgiving. I'm going to a Friendsgiving, but it's also kind of a family affair because my friend Kendall's dad is sort of like my second dad. And I only met him a year ago, but it's just like that. It'd be like that. You know, like when you meet your second dad, like, immediately. I knew immediately. And that is, that's what's going on. So I'm going to her family's house, and I filled out this Excel sheet. Basically, I was falling asleep, as one does. If there are any other anxiety girlies are we even live? Like, I'm like, is this even live?
Hold. You keep yapping, and I am pulling us up on my Substack on my phone. And why don't you pull us up on your Instagram on your phone so that we can see comments?
We can be sure we're live. Can someone blame?
Girl, we are live. I see us live on Substack. Okay. Also, the reason that we are saying "Are we live?" is because we are testing out StreamYard so that streaming can happen across platforms. So if you're wondering what the tech of it all is, this is it. So I am seeing Jenna saying yes on Substack. Okay, I've got comments up on Substack. Do you have comments on Instagram, ma'am?
Okay, well, so I'm so relieved. I felt everyone was with us. I was like, I feel like we're live, but I was being gaslit,
yes.
As we are. So I'm going to Thanksgiving. My friend Kendall, when you're falling asleep and you're like just in that in between zone where you're like about to drift off into like an amazing universe. And then you remember something that you had to do and that you forgot to do. That happens to me like every night. And 2 nights ago, it was like, I didn't fill out the Thanksgiving Excel spreadsheet that Kendall sent me to say what I was going to make and bring. And so I, like a fool, filled it out like in the middle of the night, or not in the middle, like at 11 or whatever, but when I was falling asleep, and I put vegetarian stuffing because that's sort of my move. And because I make it with tofu, so it's like protein, and if there's people who don't eat turkey or whatever, they have a substantive option. And then I had like a full 9 hours of nightmares about the stuffing. Like it was like so much.
Was chasing you.
Yeah, no, I was being chased. I was chasing, like there was just so many different. I will not go into my dreams because I don't want to commit that kind of crime on so many lives on a live on so many platforms. But I had a lot of nightmares about it. But I'm excited to make it, and I'm excited to eat it.
So Robin White says, "I love sweet potatoes, yams, yummy."
Yum.
And friend Kendall is very 2010s, says Robert. Agree. That is very on brand. Is it Kendall with 1 L or 2 L's?
Kendall at 2 L's? Oh my God, am I a good friend? No, 2 L's.
2 L's.
It is 2 L's. Okay, we also have Maud Zeller, obsessed with that username. In my sourdough era tonight, so carbs are putting me in a good mood. Let's go. Let's carb load.
Yes. Also, we were talking, Liz, a little bit about how holidays can be tough. Holidays be tough for a lot of people, especially I think this year. I think every year we say that as the onslaught, layers upon layers on top of us, more layers than, you
could ever imagine.
Yeah, exactly. And so when we're thinking about that, you and I, in our friendship, talk so much about family estrangement, tough conversations with family, navigating, our difficult relationships with some family. And I would say that we've been able to doula each other through various moments of toughness. And so if you were coaching me to enter a tough family dinner with some of the players that exist in my realm, what advice would you be giving me? And then I'm going to also give you my advice.
Wow. On the spot. Okay. I love this question. So yes, there's been a lot happening. I do feel like every year we're like, this year is going to be the worst one yet, like for Thanksgiving. And then every Thanksgiving Eve, we get new, new horrible things happening in the news that will divide people. I'm really lucky that maybe it's because we're Canadian. Well, I don't know. I feel like you're also kind of on the same page as your family. I will say there is a lot of divisiveness everywhere. There's divisiveness in Canada, but it was a big shock. One of the big cultural shocks to me was just how different generationally, like how much people can disagree with their own families and particularly parents and sort of siblings about politics. When I've been really lucky, I've said this often, I feel like my dad is like during the 2016 election, like he was more of a Bernie bro than I was. And like, we actually got into fights because I wasn't like left enough for him. And no one relates to that story.
Bless Liz's dad, protect him at all costs. That's what we're asking for this Thanksgiving.
Truly. So I can't obviously, but look, I'm not saying we don't get into fights about stuff and that we haven't, we don't drive each other freaking crazy, which we do. So I would say that first of all, get in like, I don't know, this is something I'm actually really thinking about. I've been really thinking about lately, where it's not my job to fix my life. It's my job to live my life. And so it's actually not my job to fix Thanksgiving. It's not my job to fix my family members' perceptions of me or perceptions of the world or perceptions of our relationship, of our family. Like, it's not my job to make this good. Like, it's not my job to make it different than it's going to be. Yes. And like, that is something that I just like, I can just exhale a little bit more when I approach my life that way. And I think when we're type A, or we're overthinkers, or we're extremely aware of what's going on in the world, and extremely, have hearts that are compassionate, and just we're like somewhat informed, it can feel like I must do something, and it must be on Thanksgiving, when no one is receptive, or not no one, but like, people are not the most receptive.
Everyone's walls are up.
That's the
Everybody's kind of feeling this way. Like, we have to remember that it's not just us who might be feeling uncomfortable entering the situation. Like, everybody's not their best right now. But I really appreciate how you frame that, of like, we don't have to fix it. And I think it comes from a lot of us from like, I would enter a room and I'd feel the attention and I'd entertain. I would be like, oh, let me like make everybody laugh. Let me bring up the vibe. But deeply exhausting, like to give all of your spoons and all of your resourcing to make everybody else comfortable. And I saw this, meme about, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just not actively trying to make you comfortable. And I think that's
say that again.
Mission.
Say that again.
There is nothing wrong with me. I am just not actively trying to make you more comfortable. And I think that has been my theme for the year, Liz. And I am, I as a coach, as a human, as a ball of sunshine in my life, I endeavor to make people have a good time. But when I'm entering rooms who don't deserve that resourcing from me, I am doing so much less of it. And it's so relieving.
Also, I don't need you to do anything. And I love you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even because I think we have similar, besties. We do have a lot of similarities. And I'm with you, where I feel like I need to, I feel like I need to do stuff. And it's like, you don't actually need to do anything. You could actually go through Thanksgiving and just live, just exist, and just do what feels good. And when it doesn't feel good, stop doing it.
And leave the room. Like, you don't have to. This is another part of Thanksgiving etiquette, or like holiday etiquette, because we've got Thanksgiving and then we've got Christmas very soon. Is don't outstay. Like, don't stay longer than you're comfortable with. Like, we all hit that limit. We all know the edge. And it's like, is it 3 or 4 days? Is it 5 or 6 days? Is it actually just a couple hours at the actual dinner? Like, depending on how you're planning it, don't force yourself to overstay and lose your own, like, empty your cup for no reason.
Yeah.
Leave the party early.
Bring back Irish goodbyes. Normalize Irish goodbyes.
That part.
I'm like, I don't. Also, when I'm hosting, like, sure, like, it's nice to say goodbye, but like, you don't have to. I'm fine with you leaving when you want to leave, and us not having like a 10-minute outro conversation.
Shoot me a
I'm
text.
begging you to stay.
Send me a funny selfie once you've left the party. Like, I don't even care. You don't need to. Yes. So I would say that's a little piece of it. But we wanted to start here because we know how tough holidays can be. Oprah literally did an episode on her, whatever she does now, about family estrangement today. So it's just, a lot of us are struggling, and a lot of us find our closest people to not actually be the people we're closest with. The ones we think we're supposed to be closest with are often the ones we're furthest from. And it's a sad truth, but it's just, have a nice meal and leave when you need to.
Eat the potatoes, and then when you're done, go home and eat more potatoes, and also on that note, sometimes it can feel like there's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with my family. There's something, again, I need to fix. And it's like what you just said, like, Oprah is doing a show about this topic. So, sure as hell, I'm talking like super boomer today.
I'm noticing, and I'm matching pace. We're just channeling the older gen. We want to like make everyone feel like they're already at the dinner table. I don't even know what this is, but I'm doing it right now.
I don't even know. I think it's because we started with Usher. I think it's just like,
oh, you're right. We're still in the 2010s. We're in the club.
Whatever. It's like they spent all this time talking shit about us. They just want to be us. It's truly like it's like a terminal uniqueness, right? Like this sort of, you're going through something and you're like, no one else has ever been tighter of their families. It's like, well, let me tell you.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, let me tell you. So
let me tell you that Liz held me crying on a Brooklyn corner after yoga class when we realized our very shared family experiences. And then I was like, wait, bitch, I'm not alone. This is amazing.
Yes. And it's a very specific family conflict. And somehow we had been friends all this time and we didn't know that we had the exact very niche issue, which is not niche at all, actually. I mean, it happens a lot. But yeah, everyone's families are nuts. Everyone's crazy. You know what helped me? Okay, actually, this helped me. And now I feel like, am I going to be, okay, I sent it to my family group chat and like my mom was like offended. She's probably listening. No, she's not.
Hi, Mom. I'm also going to look at comments on Substack.
Okay, so there was this really
everyone comment. We are able to reply.
Oh my God. And there's a comment. Robert Burdell says Papa Liz is the best. Thank you so much. I love my dad so much. So this is a guy who works in reality show television, and he went on vacation with his kids and he edited it like a reality show trailer. And it is, okay, I'm just going to play it because I don't know how to like stream it.
You're gonna get us all wet.
Oh my God.
We've all been there.
Damn. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
These poor kids are so sad. And they never went to Hawaii again. Oh my God, the music, the everything.
I was just like, this would make it. I sent it to my family chat. My mom was like, was it that bad? You know, and I'm like, no. But if you viewed it from a funny lens, you know, like while you're in it, you're like, oh my God, I want to, you know, this is crazy. We're all mad at each other. We're all cranky. But it's like, no, like this is most families' vacations.
100%.
It's like, have fun with it. Make fun. Like I had a friend that wrote on Curb. And he would say that to me. He had terrible advice all the time for my personal life. But one time he did give me good advice. He was like, just pretend like you're in an episode and like the writers are having fun with it, you know? And I was like, actually, that's a really good way to just pretend like you're Larry David.
Oh my God. This is if you take one thing away from today, it is when you are at that dinner table, you are in an episode of insert your favorite reality show if you watch or television show. And you are in the script writing room and it is the episode that is being sent in for the best Emmy for comedy and whatever musical. That's a Golden Globe. And you are writing the script. You are the one.
Yeah, you're in it.
The next line. Think of it like an improv session.
Yeah.
Like you're just riffing.
Yeah, you're
going mega. You take it to the next level. You keep going until they realize how all the things they said out loud.
Yes. And remember, it's all copy. You know, it's all just, remember, if someone says something really offensive or really rude, just remember exactly how they said it so that then you can text your friends later and tell them. And you can all laugh together about how insane your family is. And they can send you something that they heard that's just as insane. And then you play Olympics and decide who is the crazier family. And it'll be really hard. It'll be really hard.
We just gamify it all. We're just,
oh my God, just have fun.
We're bringing the joy back. So this is, that is how I approach things. I will say another line that I used at a family wedding this summer when I went and I'm someone who usually fixes a lot of problems or like things. It's just who I am. Yeah. Less these days in certain situations. And I just said, they asked me, what's happening next? Where's this? What's happening? I endeavor to know as little as possible about as little as possible. And they just not know what to say. And I'd be like, great. Don't ask me for anything. I have zero capacity to give you anything.
And you don't have to engage. Like, again, these seem very basic, but I am 38 and I am still just learning it. Like, if someone asks you a question that you don't want to answer, you actually don't have to answer it.
You don't have to answer it. You don't have to think that you are the most media trained person. Like, think of how most of the mega administration just deflects a question.
Yeah, don't.
Like, just be the most media trained version. They ask that, Ask them about baseball. Ask
Say,
them
oh, look, there's a
about
bird. You can literally do anything. Yeah.
look at that kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh my God, wait, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I forgot something. Literally, I
You know
just
where the bathroom is? And they'll be like, you live here. And I'm like, oh, I guess I should find it.
the amount of excuses. What did I use recently? It wasn't. Was it a question? Anyway, I can't remember anything anymore. It's right now, but
Brain rot.
but no, you can like really make up any excuse. Like everyone's in their heads anyways,
Yeah.
and they are usually thinking about themselves. And so even if you say something that seems crazy to you, like it won't be. It really
Yeah.
won't be.
Shall we go to the comments for a quick second?
Oh my God, yes. Okay, so is
Women especially
everyone?
are
Oh yeah.
forced to
Okay,
shrink
Nick.
and-
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Nick Davenport says, can't wait for every family member to ask me, are you still gay? Oh my God.
We love that.
I wish I could come up with a funny response to that, but you probably have more experience. That is funny. Are you still gay? That's really rich.
Unfortunately, I am terminally gay, is what I would respond.
Yeah. It's terminal.
It's just terminal.
Kapoor Jaborj, I can't say that name. Kapoor's Mortgage says, best part of being married is finally having someone to laugh, eye roll at your families with. So true. And if you're not married, you're single, just imagine the love of your life in the room.
In the room.
I roll to nobody. Or again, think about like that you're gonna text your friend to be like, I can't wait to tell Como.
Yeah.
I can't wait to tell the chat. And then Christian Lester.
Oh, you really went 90s there, Christian.
I love it.
Bless.
Says, I really want to set up cameras so I could look right into them when shit happens. Yeah, someone online was like, if you fight with your family, go live. So, go live.
Okay, but also you could just look at corners. Like there's a camera there, and then everyone just won't want to talk to you because they won't know what the fuck is going on.
That's true. Yeah, just you could be recorded at any time, like one of those like what's that called? What's that called? I'm a documentary filmmaker. What's that called?
Slateboard.
No, it's yeah. I'm fritzing out. The Fritz said, that's Devin. I used to work with him. Wait, who's Devin?
Who's Devin?
Did we talk about Devin?
I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can see some of our Instagram comments.
Oh, and Robert says, Scottish goodbye. I put it in a skirt and make a scene. Okay, and Robert
on Instagram. We are over here now. I can see comments if you'd like to drop some comments.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we talked about boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to talk about. Should I do a musical intermission?
Okay, bless. What are we going to pick for the musical interlude? Is it also 2010s?
Yeah, I think it should only be 2012 music.
Specifically.
Yeah.
If I can even remember that.
No, that's not good. I don't want this one.
Okay.
This is a good intermission.
Let's go to the beach. Let's go get away. They what they gonna say? Have a drink? Drink down the Bud Light. Bad bitches like me.
We're gonna get like parodied in some like cringe millennial. Yeah, we are.
That is nice.
That's nice.
I like aging. I like all of the parts of this process of life, which brings us to gratitude. And you know that I am 100% the person who at a dinner table starts the question, what are we most grateful for this year? And did I do it at our Thanksgiving dinners? I did. Did multiple people cry? They did.
Yo,
it was so sweet.
Como always makes people cry. That's her special magic. I mean, she has many magic tricks, but that is just one of them.
You know what it is? People are we're so much is happening. So when you hang out or have someone in your life who's willing to see you and actually like witness you and go there with you and enjoy you, it feels different. It hits different.
Yeah, it really does.
Also why we need to protect those resources when we're the kind of people who like to pour into other people.
Oh, yep. That's right.
But Liz gets that. So I made a camera roll of questions. for us to explore. And what I'm thinking is for our listeners, please comment with some of your answers to some of these questions. It's like a look back at this year and gratitudes that we have for different parts of our lives. And so just to start us off, like what were a couple of peak moments of gratitude from this year, Liz? A top one or two that stick out in your mind?
Oh my gosh, this is tough. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, well, first of all, everyone should share theirs while we're sharing ours.
Wait, peak moments of gratitude.
Yes.
Just like that comes straight to mind, like those moments of awe or wonder or connection.
Oh, wait, Devin. Devin is the reality TV TikTok you showed. I'm obsessed. Tell Devin
that we love the edit.
And he's the reason I'm going to create a reality show TV trailer when I'm with my family this year. And I will tag him. No, I really love it. And Robert says, I'm thankful for Liz and the Substack. So sweet. I'm thankful for you, Robert. I'm thankful for all of you. I am extremely grateful for all of the people who are with us right now. I feel so tremendously lucky. I did start the year off last year a little rough, and I was so amazed by just like how many people, caught me, and Komal got me through so much of it too. She had the uncensored version of the drama, but I was like, really, I mean, when I talk to people about the last year, I really just go like, oh my God, I just lost my jobs, and like Trump won, and I just Hotties for Harris failed. Like I just like felt like I'd failed at everything, and I was so heartened to feel like I'd landed on like a marshmallow pillow of just people. I don't know your metaphor, but that's what I felt like. I felt like I was like, and I was like, oh my God, actually, this is so nice. And I am really grateful for all of you for subscribing, for joining, for sharing, for commenting. My God, like it just means so much. And I'm really grateful for all the followers of Komal who are joining us now, whom we may just be meeting now. I'm also really grateful. We had a really good New Year's, Komal.
We did. I forgot that was this year.
I know. Like there were so many things that happened this year. If you're in LA, let me just remind you something me and my roommate talk about once a week. We're like, the fires. That was this year. The fires were this year.
Oh my God.
Like
what?
No, there's no way. Yeah. So I am grateful that my house was like spared. I ended up running away.
You messaged me having to book a hotel room while you were on I was just like, please protect everyone.
Intense. Yeah. But I'm really grateful. I'm really lucky. And then we had a really fun New Year's. We were in Chicago, and my friend Melissa let me stay in her like really nice apartment, and we had a really fun time, and it was really fun. I'm thankful for that. I think I'm thankful. I don't know. I'm really thankful for people's resilience. I really feel like this year, obviously, so many horrible things happened, but I will say in the last few weeks, it has felt like, oh, like I'm hope scrolling. Oh, like the, obviously New York election and November was started off pretty good. And so I feel like there's more, and some of the things that are happening with the Epstein files, like there's just things that are people are standing up. And I think it's showing and proving to people that, they matter, and what they're doing matters, and protesting matters, and posting about it matters. And I just feel really lucky that everyone kept going, not only kept going, but got us to this point, because the election could have happened and all of these progressive wins could have happened, and there could have been no one to fucking celebrate because everyone's tapped out. And you would honestly have every reason, and it would be super valid for you to be tapped out. But I was really, really heartened by the amount of people who were still there. Yeah. And the amount of people who kept going, and who are ready to go into the next year, and who just like haven't given up hope, because it really is easy to give up hope. That's the easiest thing you can do. It's really hard to maintain that kind of optimism. And I felt, I sometimes people are like, oh my God, like, sorry, it's going to sound like people write to me and say that I give them hope, but whenever I get a message like that,
people hope.
Okay. It sounds like I'm saying it to like, But
Here,
I'm really
let me say it. You give a lot of people hope. You say the
Thank
quiet
you.
part out loud. There are people here for a reason, and they were the cloud that held you because you hold them.
That is very sweet. Well, that's what I was going to say back. Whenever I get a comment like that, I go, you give me hope. No, you. I wouldn't be able to be here without you. So I feel, really, really blessed and grateful for that. What about you, Como? What are you grateful for?
I'll throw this as just for you as well, is
Yeah.
seeing you and your sister go to Thailand after like how much you kind of, because you like after the election, you didn't stop. And before the election, you hadn't stopped. And then the podcasts happened and you kept persevering. You kept saying the quiet part out loud when it felt so hard and dark to do so. And you kept your Substack community supported, and I just, as your friend, really wanted a period of rest for you. And then when that Thailand trip happened and seeing you and your sister just get to have that time together, I just felt like as a friend, it was really nice to know that you were having that downtime after giving so much of yourself.
That's true. Thank you for reminding me that was also this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That.
So I will happily, I'm going to go, we got a bunch of Instagram comments about gratitudes. So Voice by Kara says that the Epstein emails are getting released and we know more details about DT. Thankful for 11 years sober, despite the administration making me want to drink. Bless, Nick. Congratulations. Got my first pair of Prada dad sandals this year. Go off, Christina. So Mamdani, for when the energy gets low with the Staten Island family. Yes. I'm thankful for community and seeing good enacted in difficult times. Bless. Thank you, Christine. Given the divorce rate, grateful my parents are still together.
Oh, huge.
Huge. In these times, in this economy. We take it. We take our wins.
Robert says it's a mom renaissance. And Justine says, Liz, you're new to me. And even from this live, you are in fact giving me hope. So thank you, Como fan.
We love Jenna. Jenna's amazing. Thank you, Jenna. So gratitudes for me, peak moments of gratitude this year. So I started this year off after a major abdominal surgery. I had an open myomectomy for my fellow endometriosis ladies. I had to have all my reproductive organs sort of separated from each other, TMI, but we got to talk about women's reproductive health if we're going to talk about women's reproductive health. And it took me 3 months to recover. And I would say that this year, I'm someone who loves to travel. This year, we got to go to, after my surgery, and I learned of a complication in my fertility journey that makes it so I can't carry a child right now. I'm starting IVF next week, which is, fun part of this saga. But a moment of gratitude I had was that after that diagnosis, the second after the surgery, I got to go with my husband to Spain. And I got to experience the art of Gaudi for the first time in my life and see structures and see what a life committed to art can look like and what sort of a city that just when you walk through it is like its own canvas that just restores you in so many different ways. And I'd say like standing in Sagrada Familia at sunset. And, I lost a family member last year and it was raining and there was a rainbow outside, but the sun had just peeked out so that we could see sort of the stained glass, like just illuminate the entire inside of Sagrada Familia. And it just felt like this moment of awe after being stuck on my couch for 3 months and, in my own mind and trying to stay positive while the hellstorm of politics was happening and the hellstorm in my body was happening. And it's like, wow, we can still create and use art to stay hopeful and to stay connected with ourselves. And so that was definitely one. And then
you guys in New York.
Stuck on the side of a rural highway. Liz, I was going to in part of my recovery.
Wait, we have to explain it.
Okay, explain.
No, well, I have to explain it.
Oh, you want me to? No, I'll explain. I thought you said I'll. Okay.
Oh.
I, in my recovery, was like, I'm going to go to this Elizabeth Gilbert retreat at the Omega Center, which is upstate New York. And I told Liz, and she's like, oh my God, count me in. I'll meet you there. And we met up with her friend James as well, who I got to know on this trip. And we're just yapping. It's like an hour from the center to James's place. We're going on these side roads. We're going back and forth. And then one day for lunch, we like walk out of this center where like all of these women are just, journaling and writing together and saying some of the heaviest things in their lives to strangers, which is a deeply cathartic thing. But can also be just like a lot. You got to be really in it. We go for lunch and there's smoke billowing out of the front of James's vehicle. And in that moment, Liz and I kind of look at each other and we're like, this doesn't seem great. But we all just go to lunch. We hope for the best. We get back in the car. We're like, it's for sure probably going to take us all the way back to the retreat center. We went up a couple of hills. Upstate New York is very hilly. And we make it to the top of one hill and the car stops existing. It just gives up and billows smoke and we run out of the vehicle. It's raining. We are crying on the side of the road. There are emotions being had. There are texts being processed during that weekend.
I just broken up with someone the night before, which is perfect timing. Yeah. Well, I was actually crying. What the fuck? It was like that trailer. We could have done.
Oh my God.
A trailer. It would have been way worse. Watch.
So then we're in front of this wonderful woman's house. She comes out to greet us. We go inside to chat with her. She tells me this whole story about her husband, how he passed away. I go to the bathroom. I come back out. This wonderful woman has dementia. And she had forgotten that she had told me about her husband. So it just like added this layer. It was a beautiful conversation. I let her tell me it all over again. Her kids lived nearby. She was well taken care of. But just like, when you don't know and you walk into that, we're on the side of the road. We get back in the car. We say bye to our wonderful host. She gave us some lemonade, let us use the bathroom. And then the Uber comes after a long time and we make it back and we get into the retreat center and everyone's just crying.
Everyone.
We go to a back corner and we just start crying. Everybody's crying.
And then I had to like throw up. Like all of a sudden I was like, I'm going to.
Oh yeah, you were so sick. Because the nausea from the drive and also the stress, like it was so much.
We had 2 espressos at lunch. Like, what were we doing?
What were we doing?
Who was in charge? Sometimes you really go.
It's like we needed to exercise something that weekend. So that side of the road, like just that whole, we survived the great upstate New York war. And for those who are Swifties, we were really close by the folklore studio where things were recorded because I looked it up at one point. Aaron Dessner's place is there nearby. And so that was one of my moments of gratitude. To just fall apart and put ourselves back together with Elizabeth Gilbert at the front of the room. Before we knew what her memoir was about. And then realized she too
has been going through
it.
We have so many comments.
Yes.
Nick, okay, wait. Voiced by Kara says, grateful that more women are learning to choose themselves. Yes. I have to say, it has been a year of that.
Yes.
It is like really happening. The whole like, is a boyfriend embarrassing? Which like we could get into it because you do have a boyfriend. You have a husband.
Yes, I have a husband.
Are husbands embarrassing? Is it just boyfriends?
I think it depends on who you ask.
Your husband isn't embarrassing. He's whatever the opposite emotion is of embarrassing. Proud? Aren't you kind of proud? He should come in.
You want Mitch to come in?
Yeah.
Tell me. He's on calls with South Korea right now for work.
That sounds less important.
Obviously, this is very much more.
We just blast in the club.
I was literally about to shout, and he's like, his office is right underneath mine. No, he's literally on negotiating calls right now.
I'm feeling sexy and
Sorry.
like glitters raining on.
Wow.
We knew that in 2012 it wasn't embarrassing to have a boyfriend, so we're in 2012 tonight.
Right, you are 2012 about it.
Yeah.
What's a 2012 like? I really am obsessed with 2012.
Yeah.
I know you know that. And I'm like, what are the elements? How can we make our life more 2012? How can you make your relationship more 2012? I guess you're not on the apps.
We lobotomize the part of our brains that remembers the last 13 years.
All right. Oh, that'd be kind of cute. Like Eternal Sunshine, but like for politics.
Like 13 going on 30, but we like swap with our
2012.
And then we can stop the Trump election.
Oh yeah. Someone just gives him a
we
job.
somehow just like kidnap Coney before he comes out, and then like the election results are different.
And yeah, nothing ever happens. Wiener doesn't come in and ruin it. And then maybe like someone gives Donald Trump a job on a different show because where
Right.
he gets like he'll get more attention that way.
Exactly.
And so he just decides to do that. Oh my God.
100%.
Alternative timeline. Someone should make that movie.
Someone should make that
What
movie.
did happen? Hillary was president. Like what?
Like what? With like but at the same time, I'm like, maybe this is all we just needed the accelerated timeline. I'm not even gonna bring it.
Oh, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna share some Instagram comments.
Yeah.
Thankful for Liz being back with a pod, y'all. When Liz was going through it in the before times with her exits, this was the thing we kept saying was just like, you're like, it's supposed to be the Liz Plank show. It's like you are meant to have your own pod. Like people are here to listen to your intellect and the things that you have to say, and you're wonderful, all of the things. And now look, we did it. It's been years. We've been chatting about this, and look at you. Look at you.
No, guys, Cuomo picked me off from the floor. Like I was a puddle a year ago. I mean, really, a year ago. It was right before the election. Yeah, Cuomo came into town and she did the thing that I actually genuinely. Cuomo is like, she's going to write many books. One of the books you should write is like how to be the best friend ever, because you did this thing that when you have a friend that's going through it, I think I've done this. You're just like, what do you need? Like, what can I do? And actually, if you've been in an episode like that, you know that like, that's just one more thing. Like even just like putting on pants is like extremely difficult. So like coming up with what you need, like you don't know what you need and you can't, so it's almost hard to, or not hard, but like usually when someone says that you'll heart it, but like you don't, and asking for help, is like makes you already feel bad about your life. You feel like a burden already. But you did this thing, which was like, can we, like, what do you need to do today? And I was like, well, I have to run. She was like, can we get you groceries? Can we go to the store with you? She knows that I don't have a car or I don't know how to drive. So she's like, can we go and just do errands, like run errands for you or like with you? Do you want to just be in the car in the back and it was so soothing. And that's what we ended up doing. I was just like, okay, I can literally not have to perform. I can just be with you. And it really did save it saved me. It saved me. So yeah, that was like you're so good at being a friend all the time, but you're really, really good at something that many people, don't have the chops to figure out how to do, which is fine. But like understand how to be there during like hard times. Like being a friend during good times is really great, but like friends who can be there during hard times, 1 in a million. 1 in a million.
You're one in a million.
Lana said, I don't even know what this is, but it's medicine right now.
Aw, that's so nice. We don't even know what this is.
We don't know what this is.
It's called
Christina.
Friendship pre-Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's a hang. I didn't know what to call. I was like pre-Thanksgiving hot girl hang. Like, I don't know.
Let's go.
Voice. Okay. Christina Lester says, grateful for my 11-year-old dog. And Robert says, well, now I'm crying. And Nick says, in all seriousness, thankful for the doctors that saved my life and continue to help me after attempting my life this year. Nick. A little moment for Nick. Thank you for staying. We're going to do a Gen Z heart.
Mm-hmm. Am I
seriously?
Yeah.
Thank you for staying. And like,
staying, Nick.
Come hang anytime you need a reminder that the world is more valuable because you're in it. Like the world really, really needs you.
I will share this in this moment because it has stayed with me forever. And because Nick, you brought this up, but it's just like in a moment where I too was at that moment, I called a helpline and the woman said something that I'll never forget. And it was, the world needs more people like you. And it was something that kept me going. And so thank you, Nick, too, and to those doctors. But, for anyone who's feeling that way, the world needs more people like you.
Yeah, we need more Nicks.
Yes.
And every time you stay, when you stay, you impact more people, and you inspire people to be like, to have more nicks, even if you don't reproduce.
Yes.
We want more nicks.
Grateful for my 11-year-old dog. I'm an IVF baby. My parents had to do 3 rounds. Bless. I'm first one coming up. Thank you for that, Christina. We are keeping prayers up. Good vibes.
Everyone going through IVF. Como, what do you have to say? Because Como's about to get into it.
We literally, all of my meds were on my desk earlier because we were talking to our nurse and getting like the full tutorial today. What I want to say is we were supposed to do a cycle a month ago, and I was so overwhelmed and fucked up about it because there's the physical aspect, but then there's the emotional processing of both what your body can't do and what you are about to have to do to your body. And so when they say like relax, it can feel so counterintuitive, but I've been working with a lot of like acupuncturists, cranial sacral massage therapists, my therapist, because it's like my body's been in fight or flight for a year. So I had to help it re-enter the parasympathetic nervous system. And so just to women who are honestly to anyone right now, because we're all so fucked up, is just like, don't overlook the somatic body work that healing requires for you to keep sustaining through very difficult things, because the next year of my life will probably still continue at this like level of physical burden and toil. And I don't want to suffer the whole time. So I'm just like trying to strike that balance, and like blessed to women, to people with wombs who are fighting this journey. Liz knows I'm pitching a book right now with my proposal around infertility called Uncarried, and how friendship is the bridge, and friendship and the people who carry us when our families can't through difficult times. And so it's just really special to be able to like create something out of the hardest part of my life. And so that's what I have a deep gratitude for as well.
Wow. Yes.
We have a follow-up from Nick. He says, Liz, I listened and binged your podcast when I was in the hospital, and it made me feel so much better. And I have our picture we took from the DC protest to remind me there's more things to show up for. Oh.
Well, now.
Someone said, I'm so grateful for the Boy Problems podcast.
Oh my God. If I would have known, I thought I was just like doing a stupid little show.
Never.
Well, I'm so glad that it was helpful to you. I think art and connection comes in so many different ways, and it's a reminder of like, you don't know what you've done to inspire someone, you don't know what you've done to save a person, you don't know what you've done to help someone. Like, there's so many people that each of like everyone who's on this live right now has like, you have changed the life of one person, if not many, that you don't even know about. You know, like that one smile, that one conversation, that one comment, that one podcast, that one whatever, right? Like it just, there's so much good in the world, and you have so much good inside of you. And I want people to remember that. It's really hard. It's really easy to forget.
Yes.
It's really easy to forget. Wow. Oh, Nick is they, them. Sorry if I wasn't, because we don't see them anyway, the username, but we will use your correct pronouns going forward. So, okay, should we close this off? We have 10 minutes left.
You want to pick our last question from the list?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I feel like we got to do something that's a little bit. So we did like the family estrangement. We did all that. We did our peak gratitudes of the year. We talked some deep, nice and feels. But I think like something that's fun is the things we intentionally chose to do differently this year. Just as like a reminder to people and ourselves that like everything doesn't have to just be a rigmarole. It just like you can choose to like branch your life off a little bit, and that things can start to change. Yeah. And that could be like habits or hobbies or things that you've done this year that you're surprised that you did, but that kind of changed the game for you.
Oh, like you could change your life at any time.
Obviously, why not? Let's do that.
No, that's so funny. Okay, because I'm just like showing my like. This is so. I'm sure there's a way to show things without doing it.
Hey, we're on StreamYard. We don't even know what we're doing.
No, because I started my day today with a TikTok. So sometimes I wake up and I'm like in a mood, which like kind of this morning I was just cranky and like, eh. And so I played it like sometimes I'll go to my saved TikToks and like I'll find a funny one or one that's uplifting. And this one, I played this one and it says, "Get excited for your life, how things can change in an instant. Know you're doing your best. Know everything is always working out for you. You're full of love and it reflects in anything you do." And this woman's just like, and Lenny was like,
Marche!
no, but it's true. It's like you can look at the clock. Well, first of all, you can change your. Oh my god, my light died. You can literally change your life any day. Like you can decide, like if let's say there's this behavior or this thing you hate that you do, you can literally decide one day to be like, I don't do that anymore. Like I don't. You could literally have an identity shift any day you want. You also can start your day at any time. You could look at the clock. It's 5:22 here right now. I could be like, wow, today blew. Like I didn't like today at all. 5:22. Oh, the day started now. So it doesn't matter anymore. Like everything that happened today, like all the things that didn't go right, all the things that whatever, like didn't go the way I wanted them to go. Well, that was yesterday. Today's a new day. It's 5:22. So I think those are like little shifts that can make a big difference. So I love your question.
Yes. So unexpected hobbies that have made my life better this year are I do piano lessons every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. and I am learning piano. And let me tell you that a South Asian mom humbles you like no other, because the day after my birthday, I like call my mom and we're FaceTiming. And I'm like, Ma, listen to me play this song on the piano. And it's one that I'm still practicing. And I'm playing. And she's like, you know what? If you just kept playing piano when you were a kid, you would be so much better by now. And she knows, like she cackled so hard. She knew how funny she was being. But I was like, Ma, you're right. But I'm learning as a 36-year-old and I am so proud. And she's like, I'm so proud of you. But it was just one of those moments. Yeah. So
yeah, because you said that the other day. You were like, oh, I have my piano lessons. I was like, what? Like I was like, that is the cutest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, you have your piano lessons. You
I
can't.
get caught by this little cute high schooler, and it's just brought me so much joy to be like, it's learning another language, like learning how to read sheet music again, and it's good for your brain. I'm preventing dementia and Alzheimer's because I'm very worried about those things. And I want to keep deep thinking. We've talked about this. This is why we have our bestie book report on Sundays.
Yes.
Because we want to keep deep thinking. So that was one. I started journaling every day this year. So it's been 10 months of journaling.
Oh my God.
I'm having my first in-person journaling salon in my living room tomorrow, which is very
Everyone should go. Everyone should go. If you're not,
well, not everyone, because our house will not accommodate everyone. But we do have one ticket left.
It's online. Okay, it's on.
No, it's in person. It's because I was like,
2012, guys, get with it.
2012. Actually, that's why 2026 goes to do more IRL events with my community. So I'm excited about that. And then reading more this year. And there was one other hobby. I can't remember. Hanging out with my friends. I'm having a lot more fun with my friends this year. So that's been a deep gratitude.
Yay, Coco. Okay, everyone should share theirs.
Please tell us yours.
Yeah, I think, okay, this just came to me today. I'm having a lot of today isms because today a lot happened and / I don't remember anything ever. So I don't remember what I thought about before. Today I was like, okay, this is going to sound nuts. You got to just stick with me with it, okay? I have a friend who says like, be the patient person at the airport. Like be the person that's kind and relaxed at the airport. You know, sort of this idea that in an environment where everyone's just doesn't want to be there, everyone's hungry, tired, hot, cold, like no one wants to be at the airport. Be the person that's like a vibe. Like put someone in a good mood. Just say hello, smile, share your pretzel packages, offer a piece of gum, right? Like be the kind person at the airport. Today I had this feeling, this epiphany of being, okay, be the fun person. No, be like, sorry, this is, I feel like I'm gonna give a total, it's not that deep.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay.
Girl,
I'm with you.
I'm with you. Right there.
You're gonna be so disappointed by what I'm saying. Stuff is like not.
I will hype you up like the train song.
Are we putting on Train?
Oh my God, Drops of Jupiter.
Okay, drops of Jupiter. Like,
Okay, wait, what's the line? It's like, because you're my best friend, even when I know you're wrong, defending my best friend, even when I know you're wrong.
Piano. You should learn that on the piano.
Oh my God, I want to learn this on the piano. So me and my best friend Julie from university, this is our song, and that was circa 2011. So like,
Wow.
we're in the pocket.
We're in it. When you're in the back of an Uber and that song comes on, get ready. I'm going to your lane, okay?
We're back.
Okay, so
I'm with you.
Okay, lock in, all right? Be the kind person at the airport. Be the uplifting, hopeful person on a dating app.
Boom.
Which, if you've never been on a dating app, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The dating apps are akin to the airport. They're the airports of apps. Okay. No one wants to be in a dating app. No one wants to be there. No one wants to be there, but everyone has to go there to get somewhere they want to go. So everyone's there. Everyone's pissed. Everyone is annoyed. Everyone feels both like they're yearning for someone that doesn't want them or someone that they don't like wants that. Like, it's like, and then you know, catch a vibe sometimes. And if there are any dating app marriages, please sound off in the comments and give me hope. Yeah. But then today I was like, why don't I just be like the really like fun person you meet on it? Like, even if it doesn't work out, like, like just being super kind. Yeah. Like, why don't I just be super kind and like, make that experience good for someone else, and by the way, for myself. Yes. I'm not being a bitch. Yes. You know, let me be nice. But maybe, you know what I mean? I don't know. It just like dawned on me today. I was like, if I'm just gonna be negative, and also if I just feel negative about it because I don't want to be there, and I'm like, swipe, like that's not. I'm not doing that. Yeah. And people can, you know, just, so anyway, I know people have burnout over dating apps. I'm not saying you have to download a dating app. I'm not saying you have to be happy on a dating app. I'm not saying, but if you're going to
be the approach you're taking, you are going to be the optimistic, light, fun, energetic, joyful person.
Yes.
In the apposphere. And on your first dates, it's going to translate into, you know, a good time, even though it's not, even if it's not the right.
Yes.
Right one at the moment.
That's the thing.
Yes.
I like, you know, I had this, I can't really talk about it, but we're going to head out anyways. But I am working on a new show, and I did an episode in Vegas, and I had a conversation with a guy who's engaged, and he kind of said this thing, which like kind of changed my brain chemistry, where he said, well, I failed at, it's just, part of it is like, no one wants to fail. You know, everyone wants to do things perfectly. And I think with dating, we have the same thing. And he was like, I've had more relationships that failed than relationships that worked, you know, like it's kind of par for the course. But I think we attach so much, you know, and it's good to be hopeful. Obviously, you don't want to be jaded, but I think there's a way to just like, just go with it.
Yeah.
You know, let God cook.
Yes.
Let God cook.
Yes. Let God cook. Let it flow. Let it be fun. Because we want life to be more enjoyable. And that's the point of thing. I'm going to put my lippy on too at the same time.
Oh my God. Are we doing a lip gloss? Okay. Your moment of lip gloss.
Your moment of lip gloss.
Someone screenshot it.
Juicy. I have loved spending my non-Canadian American Thanksgiving pregame with you, Liz Plank. In the multitude of gratitudes, we're so grateful to Chessie, who got us on all the streaming platforms.
Grateful for
who is helping Liz scale across the lives of the livosphere for all of us to enjoy. And I'm glad I got to be the guinea pig tonight to enjoy this process.
So fun.
And to just hopefully help all of you feel a little bit less in the feels about Thanksgiving. And to hopefully have enjoyed being around two friends who just love to yap and being friendship. We just love being friends.
We love being friends. So recap.
Yes.
If you don't want to talk to someone, don't talk to them. If they ask you a question, make up a reason to go to the bathroom. You don't have to answer them.
Even if it's your own house, you can ask them, where's the bathroom?
Yeah. Ask where the bathroom is and then let them think you're having an aneurysm and they really won't ask you about the Epstein files.
Yes.
Other takeaways, your life can start at any point. You can start over at any point. And
adult hobbies help the brain and make you happy.
Hobbies, take
being the positivity dreamboat on the atmosphere.
Airports or on apps.
Yes. And really leaning into moments of appreciation and gratitude and awe for your own life, because research shows that moments of awe help de-stress your body, help you go into parasympathetic nervous system, help you remember key moments of your life. So if there is a way for you to just be so present with family that or someone that you love this weekend, even on a phone call or at the dinner or whatever, let yourself do that, because you deserve to feel really, really, really good.
Really do. Well. You really do. Okay, comments and then we're gonna go.
Yeah.
Matt Goes West said, my latest roommate got married a year and a half to a hinge match.
Woo!
So you know who got married after a hinge match? Zoran Mamdani.
Damn. What a cat. His wife.
Christina says, I love how kind you both seem. Oh my God, that's so sweet. We can be pretty. We can be bitches. Says dating should be fun. Yeah. Let's have fun. Let's make dating fun again. Lana said, I wrote an entire book describing my dates on OkCupid back in 2012. I call it Screw.
That is so 2012. We need a song for that one.
Okay, wait.
Oh my God.
I don't know if that's it, but
okay, Liz. That was like 90s.
I know, but this is the wrong era. But you know what?
But it can eat. What is it? Eat, pray. No, what did she say? Eat, drink, screw.
Eat, drink, screw.
Buy it.
Boom.
Go find it. Okay, we've got Christina says, I'm conservative, so I'm sure I'm not your target audience, but I enjoyed being here. Shared values of friendship and community. Go on.
Girl, welcome to this side of demographics. Oh my God, come back. We're so glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here.
Oh my God, there's so many comments. Damn. Lana says I quit dating this year and I feel great. That's also cool.
Also great.
I think there's so many cool things. Jenna Justine says, I wish I was in Ottawa. Maybe an in-person in Toronto. Como is going to have a lot of requests.
I am doing a Galentine's or like a friendship Valentine's journaling salon tour in Toronto, Montreal, and Ottawa. Early February. If you're in any of those cities, make sure you come. Give me a follow. I will send details. But they're going to be in-person journaling salons. We're going to journal. We're going to talk about beautiful things and make some new friends and community in person.
Oh my God. Como, thank you so much for joining us. Everyone should go subscribe to her amazing Substack. Go follow the shit out of her on Instagram. She is so funny and smart and caring and has a really big heart. And she's really witty and really keeps up to date on current events. And she has a really cool husband called Mitch. And she is going to be coming out with a book soon. She's going to be doing IVF soon. So we have to be extra nice to her.
Yeah, or I will cut you.
Or she's going to cut your face. Don't be so nice. And what else? Yeah, just follow the shit out of Como. Thank you so much for joining us. You're such a wonderful person. You have so many skills, and you have such an amazing ability to communicate them. And I feel really lucky to have you in my life. I feel very grateful for you, and I feel very grateful that everyone else got to experience all of the beautiful parts of you.
Thank you so much, Liz. And I am part of, what is your army of people called? What do you call everybody?
I think the lesbians, but I don't think it's caught on. People I think it was Robert's idea or so.
Okay.
I think Robert was like lesbians, and then but like we need to publicize it, or we need to come up with something better.
Perfect. I'm going to just say thank you to all of you watching, just because we don't know what the name is yet.
Yes.
And we all love you, Liz, and keep fueling yourself up so you can keep saying all of the things you say on our behalf and keeping us smart and reading the books to report and just being a wonderful light and source of connection, community, wisdom, political awareness in the world. We love you.
I love you. Let's go off the same way we came in. Everyone get up. I don't care.
I see you,
How can you be in a bad mood? Like if your family member says something offensive, just take your phone, go to the bathroom,
put on a song.
Like you can't be angry. Or like FaceTime a friend and have a dance party.
Yes. Take over the Sonos on the Wi-Fi and just play music so no one can hear each other. I love you.
I love you. Bye, everybody. Thank you for
Goodbye,
joining
everyone.
us.
Oh my God, look at this overlay. Bless you, Chessie.
I'm obsessed. Chessie's chessying. I don't know